welcome back to another one of my little unboxing videos. This time, we're going to be doing the next entry of Digimon Tri, Coexistence. This one I've been anxiously awaiting for. When I heard from Loss that it was going to be in theaters all across North America, I was ecstatic. However, I was kind of annoyed it was only for one day. Of course, it would have to be on a Thursday, and very far away, so it's the only chance I have to watch this movie. But hey, at least I can pay for it once and watch multiple times over. So this is the front, the side, and the back. Usually I try to look for deeper symbols within the cover colors, because I noticed for the first one, Union, the colors blue and orange were featured very predominantly, which were the colors often associated with the crest of friendship and the crest of courage, which makes sense because that one focused more on the story of Matt and Ty. This one, though, I really have no idea. I don't think there's a pink or a purple in terms of the crest. Unless maybe the crest of light is pink? I think so, but where does purple come from? Anyway, I'm reading into this too much. So you may notice it says right here, "The adventure continues." I find that just about the most generic top there is, and I kind of thought that it repeated from another entry in the Digimon Tri series. But while looking through it, I discovered that Loss and Confession so far is probably my favorite entry in this series so far. They both begin with "The time draws near." I feel like it would have made more sense if, say, this one said "the time draws near," and then maybe this one it says "the time draws nearer." But once again, I'm reading into it. So you know how oftentimes I struggle with trying to open this thing? This time I was smart. I got a pair of scissors. So first let's get it out of the dust jacket here. Still kind of hard to do that with one hand though. And then we look at the case itself. Pretty much the same thing, just in saran wrap, so it's extra reflective. Ooh. So usually the best tactic I have is try to attack from the side here. Just trying to figure out the best way to do it while showing it off as well. It's very hard to do with one hand. Let me see if I can get better situated. Yeah, that's much better. So just simply cut in the side here. This saran wrap's actually kind of thick, it seems. Peel it across. There we go. Now for my past experience, there's a little digital code inside, so you can watch this movie digitally, which is pretty awesome now that I think about it. Going to take that code out now and make sure that there's nothing on it. So on the back of the digital code, we have all the other entries thus far. That's pretty interesting. And another little slip of paper. It appears this one is going to be coming out in theaters as well. September 20th. Maybe I'll be able to make this one, but if not, I'll just get it on the DVD like I did with this one. So obviously from the cover and from the discs, this one is going to be about Gatomon and Meikumon. Which should be pretty interesting considering Meikumon went insane a few times. Now what's the picture on the back this time is what I'm curious about. Just put the disc upside down here. So we got Gabumon, Biomon, there's Palmon, I think that's Mimi up there, and you can just barely see Tentamon right there. Not really a whole lot for the picture on this one, but whatever. Well, without further ado, let's watch a few minutes of this. At this time, I would normally summarize what happened in the last movie, but in anticipation for the theatrical release, which I thought was going to be on a much grander scale, I summarized pretty much everything you needed to know in order to watch this movie and know mostly what's going on. So I'm just going to start it right up. You'll notice that there's very little sound coming out of this TV. I'm going to be using another one so you can hear it better, so the sound might sound like it's coming from a different direction. That's because it is. So without further ado, let's begin. Looks like the same intro they used in the last movie, I believe. It's crazy to think the animation company's been around for 60 years now. I don't know entirely what they did, but I know for sure they did Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, and Sailor Moon. Anniversary of Digital Monsters. I swear, Jenna is basically the Emperor now from Star Wars.
Mekuman more furious than having to watch your human partner suffer. That's it, Mekuman. Let the fury burn inside you. Give yourself up to the transformation. Let the anger bloom. Let it grow. Digivolve or your partner dies. Digivolve into your true form and then destroy this world. This world into which you should never have been born in the first place.
I guess they wanted to make sure to summarize that little tidbit before starting out with the movie. I'm not sure I needed the subtitles for that, but I appreciate it. That I actually needed the subtitles for.
Answer me, please! Digimon, is that you? Hello, is somebody there? Mako! Thank goodness! I'm so happy to see you, Mekuman! I was so worried. Now it's all better. I was really scared. Oh, don't worry. You're safe now. Can we go home? You got it. You know, sometimes I get scared out here too.
Was that a puddle of blood they just showed? It's black and white, so it could be chocolate syrup.
She was really dirty from all that running around out there. You like playing in the woods, huh? Yeah.
Let's keep your little adventure a secret, okay?
You heard her, Mekuman. Quiet. Shh.
It's just weird. She's alright with having a Digimon.
What happened? Did you get hurt?
What are you talking about?
These. Look. They look like bloodstains.
Huh? But who from? I don't see anything wrong with her.
Then what did this?
More testing?
That is a good question.
Mekuman's fine. Why do you have to take her back to the lab?
It's all routine now, don't worry. I just want to make sure she's healthy. Some of the people from the Tokyo Research Group will also be there to observe. We won't be gone more than a couple of days.
You told me you had research in 1999. Why was it such a shock when the Digimon attacked them?
Call the cops!
No. No outsiders.
So she was in there from the beginning.
Where am I? Poor Steve. Mako! I missed you so much. I'm right here. Everything's fine now. Father, you're hurt. Did she?
It's nothing. A Clearly there are still things we don't know about her.
It's weird to see this much blood in Digimon. I mean, it's just not something you'd expect.
You should never have existed, but I was waiting for you to be born. And now that you're here, you should do exactly what you were born to do. You will be the one who destroys the world.
I'm confused. I thought Dark Jedi wanted to rule it, not destroy it. Or maybe he wants a perfect one.
Turtle sounds kind of dorky.
Turtle sounds pretty.
She would know exactly what to call them.
The portals, that's what they're called.
Is that our world?
Look at all the
Looks like it.
Digimon.
Hey, Coleman, is that you? Come back.
I don't think it is anymore.
Don't go. You belong here with me. Don't believe anything Johnny says to you.
I think she's too far gone.
What are you doing? She was gonna kill you.
What's going on with Mekuman?
I don't know.
He's gonna be the one who destroys the world.
What are you talking about?
That's what Jedi said. He's figured out a way to manipulate her.
What?
Mekuman should never even have been born. He told her that.
I'm still trying to figure out what that means as well.
He's a big liar. There are no Digimon who should never have been born.
You're right. But I
Or
don't think there's
patched.
any mystery in what he's doing. If Mekuman shows up with that much destructive power,
Look over there. There are hundreds of Digimon on the move. Are they all going to Earth?
That can't be good.
It's like Myotismon's army times 20.
Satellite feed. Our communication link just went down. Is there an error in the system?
It's not just the satellite, sir. We've lost the GPS signal, too. We have power, but it's not letting me reestablish contact.
Com is completely frozen, sir. Global satellites don't seem to be communicating.
All systems are down. One by one, the satellites are going
What's
offline.
Joe doing
All
there?
right, then. Manual override. Shut it down. Reboot the system.
There's just too much data pouring in.
is this really happening? Is it really possible that the digital world and the human world are both changing?
I'm wondering where she got that gun from.
You're reborn. Take here, Mama. You were lost, but finally, thanks to homeostasis, you're back again. And I know you don't remember me now, but you will, because in the end, you and I are partners. Partners forever. This time I will be chosen. This time you and I are going to save the world. We'll be together again, just as we used to be. I'll find you again. And this time, I'll never lose you. Never.
Oh, it appears she's completely gone off the deep end. I always kind of thought she was the more serious character, but I guess that's what makes this transformation even more shocking. Well, I'm going to be looking forward to this one. Well, till next time, keep having fun.